to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So now here are the Giants backed up to start their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
On first down, Foster. And his first pass is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Foster. Fighting his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and it blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And the Giants send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Foster. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up a big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, Foster. Myers got it, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Foster. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Foster. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now whistles here, and we've got a man down. Man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Foster. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Foster. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
New York's offense back out there and set to go.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Foster. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And the Giants send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Houston. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Oilers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 9-play drive, and the result a Houston touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Foster. He finds his man. Complete. It's Myers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Houston set to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball?
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers add 6 to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Foster. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Giants on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Foster. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the third drive's the charm. They are on the board, albeit with just a field goal.
Yeah, 3 points from 3 drives. That's not going to win you a whole lot of football games. Hopefully the fact they were able to move the ball a little bit can wake up their offense.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2nd and 9 now. And he will find his man on the outside. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing to start the drive. Foster. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Foster. Over the middle, complete. It's Bennett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Foster to throw on second down. He finds his man, complete. That's Myers. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Looking to throw. Foster letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They'll look to throw again. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off inside the 5. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Oh, good move. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Oilers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Foster to throw on third down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball. And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They'll look to throw here. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Back to throw. Foster. Going to throw right side here. Complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target. And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. Now Foster to throw. Looking to throw on second down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off at the 45. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers. Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out. And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season? Oh, boy, 4 in a game. Yeah, about 4 in a game. 4 times 162. 350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains turn into bigger gains as the game moves along. And he'll give it here to his running back.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 29. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. Dances by him. 92 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Back to throw here.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off at the 13. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 20-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And he'll give it here to his running back. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Oilers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw. Foster. Buying time to his left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Foster now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
133 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.